I don't see a national voice for the Democratic Party. So I'm of the mindset that as bad as this situation seems to be with tariffs and how it may potentially wreck our economy, if you're listening to a lot of centrists and those on the left, my other attitude is the best way to combat all of that is for the Dems to win the midterm elections. And the best way for them to do that is by letting Donald Trump do what he wants to do so he can mess up. And that way you can slide up in there and recover from the disastrous stuff that happened this past election. To that you say what?
So I think the Democrats locally have to do things, right? You're going to get Bernie, you're going to get AOC going out and going on their tour and get people amped up, and that's fine, right? But the reality is, let's just look at Doge, right? The cuts that Doge is making to jobs, firing all those people, closing offices, canceling contracts to universities through the NIH, through other organizations, other agencies.
Right.
That has a disproportional impact on small town America. So I read something that in Iowa City, Iowa, that just through the NIH there were $79 million in grants that look like they'll be canceled. That's very impactful in that district. And apparently the woman who won, the Republican who won, only won by 800 votes. You've got to go where you can help those people who are being disadvantaged by all these Doge cuts. You go to Parkersburg, West Virginia, where there's a Treasury office that has 2,000 people. I don't know how many people are going to get fired, but first 125 already have. When you fire 125 people in a town that only has 29,000 total, probably 15,000 working, and there's potential for another 1,875 to be cut and offices to be closed, the Democrats need to be going there and talking to the mayors, talking to the tax assessors, talking to the people in the county and saying, look, this is all going to fall on you. Everything's going to roll downhill and hit your budget, and you're going to have to cut all these services. Let us work with you to come up with solutions so that you see the Democrats as the solution rather than the Republicans that are creating this problem.